Welcome to today's podcast, where we'll be diving into the multifaceted world of education. This series contains 5 parts. Part 1 is about the importance of education. Part 2 is about challenges in modern education. And the part 3 is about the role of technology in education. Part 4 is about lifelong learning. And the last part 5, is about the future of education. Part 1: The importance of education. At its core, education is about empowerment. It's about giving individuals the knowledge, skills, and critical thinking abilities they need to navigate the world and reach their full potential. It's the foundation upon which we build our lives and our societies. Think about it. Education provides us with literacy and numeracy, the basic building blocks for understanding and interacting with the world around us. These are fundamental skills we need in daily life. Without these, we can't read, write, or perform basic calculations. It opens doors to employment, further learning, and personal growth. It allows us to become well-informed citizens, capable of making sound judgments and contributing meaningfully to our communities. Education also fosters critical thinking. It teaches us to question, to analyze, and to form our own opinions. It helps us distinguish between fact and fiction, a crucial skill in today's information-saturated world. These abilities are important because we are exposed to a lot of information nowadays. Moreover, education promotes social and emotional development. In schools, we learn to interact with others, to collaborate, to resolve conflicts, and to develop empathy. These are important life skills to deal with other people in our lives. We learn to become responsible and respectful members of society. So whether it's formal schooling, vocational training, or self-directed learning, education is a powerful tool for personal and societal advancement. It helps improve ourselves and contribute to the society. However, the world of education is not without its challenges. In the next part, we'll explore some of the hurdles faced in modern education systems. Part 2: Challenges in modern education. As we establish, education is vital. However, providing quality education for all in today's rapidly changing world is a complex undertaking. Modern education systems face a number of significant challenges. Let's take a look at it. One major issue is inequality of access. While progress has been made, many children and adults around the world still lack access to basic education due to poverty, geographical location, discrimination, or disability. This is a serious problem in many parts of the world. It's a vicious cycle where lack of education perpetuates poverty and poverty limits access to education. Another challenge is ensuring quality and relevance. Education systems need to keep pace with evolving needs of the job market and equip students with the skills they need to thrive in the 21st century. This includes not only technical skills, but also soft skills like communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. Many education systems are struggling to keep their heads above water when it comes to funding and resources. Overcrowded classrooms, outdated materials, and a shortage of qualified teachers can hinder the learning process. This is particularly true in under-resourced communities. Then there's the issue of standardized testing. While some level of assessment is necessary, an over-reliance on high-stakes tests can narrow the curriculum and put undue pressure on students and teachers. It can also stifle creativity and a genuine love of learning. It discourages students from learning. Finally, the rise of technology presents both opportunities and challenges. While technology can enhance learning in many ways, it can also exacerbate existing inequalities if not implemented thoughtfully. We also need to address issues like digital literacy and online safety to harness the benefits of technology. Speaking of technology, it's undoubtedly playing an increasingly important role in education. In the next part, let's delve into the impact of technology on how we learn and teach. Part 3: The role of technology in education. We've just discussed some of the challenges facing modern education, and technology is often presented as both a potential solution and contributing factor to these issues. So let's explore the role of technology in education today. Without a doubt, technology has the potential to revolutionize the way we learn and teach. Online learning platforms, education apps, interactive simulations, and virtual reality experiences can make learning more engaging, accessible, and personalized. These are the new methods of learning. Think about the possibilities. Students can access a wealth of information at their fingertips, connect with experts and peers around the globe, and learn at their own pace. They can use any resources available online. Technology can break down geographical barriers and provide education opportunities to students in remote areas or those with disabilities. Technology can also help teachers cater to diverse learning styles. Interactive whiteboards, educational software, and online assessment tools can make lessons more dynamic and provide teachers with valuable data on student progress. It helps teachers to make their teaching methods better. However, it is not simply a matter of throwing technology at the problem. Effective integration of technology in education requires careful planning, teacher training, and a focus on pedagogical principles. It's essential to use these tools effectively. We also need to be mindful of the digital divide. Not all students have equal access to technology or the internet. This can exacerbate existing inequalities. Efforts must be made to ensure that all students have the opportunity to benefit from technology-enhanced learning. Furthermore, we should address the important issues of digital literacy and online safety. Students need to be able to critically evaluate online information, protect their privacy, and use technology responsibly. These skills are crucial. As technology continues to evolve, the concept of education is expanding beyond the traditional classroom setting. In the next part, we'll explore the importance of lifelong learning in today's rapidly changing world. Part 4: Lifelong Learning. We've seen how technology is transforming education, and this brings us to a crucial concept in today's world: lifelong learning. In the past, education was often seen as something that happened primarily during childhood and young adulthood, but things have changed a lot now. However, in a rapidly evolving global landscape, the idea that learning stops after formal schooling is outdated. Lifelong learning, the continuous pursuit of knowledge and skills throughout our lives, has become essential for both personal and professional success. It is more important than ever before. Why is lifelong learning so important? Well, for starters, the job market is constantly changing. New technologies, industries, and roles are emerging all the time, and workers need to adapt and upskill to remain competitive. This change is not going to stop. Lifelong learning allows individuals to stay ahead of the curve, acquire new competencies, and pursue new career paths. It's no longer enough to rely solely on the knowledge and skills acquired during initial education. You need to constantly update your knowledge and skills. Beyond career benefits, lifelong learning enriches our lives in countless ways. It keeps our minds sharp, expands our horizons, and helps us engage more fully with the world around us. It helps us to become better global citizens. It's a mindset, a commitment to continuous growth and development. This can take many forms, From taking online courses and attending workshops to reading books, listening to podcasts, or simply pursuing personal interests with curiosity and a thirst for knowledge. You can do many things for continuous learning. In a nutshell, lifelong learning is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. It empowers us to adapt to change, seize new opportunities, and live more fulfilling lives. We need to be prepared for continuous learning. So, what does the future hold for education? Given these trends of technological advancement and the growing importance of lifelong learning. Let's explore this in our final part. Part 5. The Future of Education. We've journeyed through the importance of education, the challenges it faces, the role of technology, and the vital concept of lifelong learning. Now, let's gaze into the crystal ball and consider what the future of education might look like. It's safe to say the future of education will be increasingly personalized, flexible, and accessible. Technology will undoubtedly play a major role, enabling customized learning experiences that cater individuals' needs and preference. We'll likely see more blended learning models that combine online and in-person instruction. Artificial intelligence could further personalize learning by providing students with tailored feedback, recommending resources and adapting the pace of instruction. Imagine AI tutors that can provide individualized support to students 24/7. We can also expect to see a greater emphasis on skills-based learning, focusing on competencies like critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, and collaboration, skills that are highly valued in the modern workforce and essential for navigating a complex world. The focus will be on the skills that you can apply. The traditional model of education, with its rigid structures and age-based cohorts, many gradually gave way to more fluid and modular systems. Think of education as a lifelong journey with multiple entry and exit points, allowing individuals to acquire new skills and knowledge as needed throughout their lives. Education in the future might move beyond the confines of physical classrooms, with learning taking place in diverse settings, including online platforms, community centers, workplaces, and even virtual environments. The whole world will become a classroom. However, amidst all this technological advancement, the human element will remain crucial. Teachers will continue to play a vital role as mentors, facilitators, and guides, helping students develop not only knowledge and skills, but also values, ethics, and a sense of purpose. They will have a more important role. The future of education is bright, full of possibilities. It's a future where learning is personalized, accessible, and lifelong, empowering individuals to reach their full potential and contribute to a better world. As we move forward, let's embrace these changes, invest in innovation, and ensure that education remains a powerful force for good. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of education. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.